Hey guys, it's me again. So this is my part two to interactions with Jesus. So in the first part, you heard about, my interaction with me seeing my grandfather in the airplane and Jesus driving. So fast forward 30 years later, to be exact. My other grandfather, my dad's dad, was really sick, and we went to see him about a month before he passed, and we took both our children to see him. And the way we were sitting, there was his bed was like long ways like this, okay? And the nursing home was long ways like this. And the chair where my daughter was sitting was right here, long ways like this, so you could see out the door from where she was sitting, or you could look to your left and see where he was sitting in the bed. And my daughter just started staring. We're like, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" Keep in mind she's 3. She says, "I see Jesus." We're like, "Where do you see Jesus?" And she said, "Right there in the hallway, I see Jesus." And she pointed to his bed and she said, "Right there, Jesus is in bed with old Pawpaw." And my dad and I and my grandmother, we all looked at each other because at this point, she's 3. She didn't know anything about Jesus. We hadn't talked about it. We hadn't discussed it or mentioned it, nothing. But after that happened, we started going to church. Not every Sunday, but just trying to, teach her and so she can understand more about Jesus, because Jesus is real, whether you realize it or not, or whether you want to believe it. I'm not going to force it on anybody. But when you start having your own interactions, you'll start to understand what people are talking about, because I never really understood it until I started having these types of interactions and stuff, and doing Bible study and just talking with other people who had had similar experiences and that kind of thing. And so that is what awoken my spirit to pay attention and make sure that my children know about Jesus. If you have any similar experiences, please mention it in the comments down below, because I'd like to learn about it. And have a good day.